Hello everyone. What if the ground beneath your feet started to move? Today's video captures stunning landslides, massive rock falls, and glacier collapses that happen in the blink of an eye. They're rare, real, and unforgettable. Let's dive right in. Everything seemed peaceful until the mountain behind them suddenly collapsed into chaos. A powerful tremor shook a cafe in Vanuatu, reminding everyone that nature can change everything. In a split second, always stay alert and follow local warnings. On Zakynthos Beach, Greece, a towering cliff gave way, sending dust debris and panic across the crowded shore. A massive Arctic coastline landslide swept entire buildings into the ocean, a chilling warning of how extreme climates reshape our world. Heavy rain caused a road collapse in Peru, but quick-thinking workers escaped just in time. Alertness saves lives during natural disasters. A devastating landslide struck central Peru, destroying homes and infrastructure. When the ground begins to move, stay clear and stay safe. In Atami, Japan, a deadly torrent of mud and debris roared through the city, wiping out entire streets within seconds. Pure devastation. In Southern California, Hurricane Hilary triggered a sudden landslide, burying roads and paralyzing the entire region.
Here it goes, look at that, look.
The white cliffs of Dover are slowly crumbling under the pressure of wind and waves. Time and nature spare nothing. On Lake Powell, a couple boating nearby witnessed a giant cliff face crash into the water, a once-in-a-lifetime mix of awe and terror. Trees were swallowed whole in a violent landslide at Johnson's Landing, British Columbia, showing how swiftly nature can redraw the landscape. A hillside near the Binlang Bridge in Chaoyang Park entrance suddenly gave way, a stark reminder to stay cautious in steep or unstable terrain. Near the Canadian Rockies, climbers looked on as an avalanche thundered down the slopes, a reminder to always prepare and respect the wild.
Alucinante.
A colossal glacier collapse in Patagonia revealed the stark truth of climate change, breathtaking beauty intertwined with loss. Tourists watched in awe as icebergs broke away from the Perito Moreno Glacier in Argentina, a majestic yet sobering performance by nature itself.
Oh, guys, we're gonna get some. Whoa!
A massive sandstone cliff at Pictured Rock's National Lakeshore suddenly collapsed into Lake Superior. Waves surged across the surface as stunned onlookers held their breath.
Hey, Sue, get off of there! Get off of there!
At Point Doom, a sudden rockfall sent debris tumbling all the way to the nearby parking lot. Incredibly, no one was hurt in the surprise collapse.
Sugar! Whoa! Holy crap! Oh my god!
Holy crap!
I knew you could park your car there.
That's,
Those people just.
wow.
Wow.
Nobody was up there, right?
That's how.
On Valunaraju Peak in Peru, a rescue training drill turned real when a massive glacier fragment broke apart unexpectedly. Nature always keeps us on alert. In Virgin, Utah, a dramatic rock slide erupted near Zion National Park, filling the air with dust and thunderous echoes as locals captured it on camera. At La Gomera, a seaside cliff collapsed without warning, burying the coastal road beneath layers of rock and dust, proof that nature gives no notice. Fatih Kazultan captured a breathtaking avalanche of melting snow in Eider, Turkey, a rare, spectacular glimpse of seasonal power. After heavy rains in New Zealand, a cliff gave way, tumbling straight into the river, a clear warning of the dangers that come with extreme weather. A roaring snow avalanche cascaded down the slopes near Cheget, Russia, narrowly missing the resort below a thin line between safety and catastrophe.
Ça c'est beau.
Énorme.
The ground burst apart in Lai village as torrential rain dragged entire hillsides downward, a powerful display of extreme weather's raw force.
Oh my god.
Along California's Highway 101, Caltrans workers escaped just in time as an entire hillside collapsed, a real-life split-second race against disaster.
Back up.
Sinkholes can appear anywhere, even in the heart of bustling cities. Nature's hidden power is always closer than we think. An avalanche in Argentina ripped through the mountainside like thunder, its roar echoing for miles, a sound that left everyone breathless.
Oh my. We got kind of. How do we?
In Alaska, a sudden glacier landslide stunned tourists, proof that wild beauty and peril always travel side by side.
Whoa.
A massive landslide in northern India brought down entire buildings, a stark reminder to stay alert in mountainous terrain.
Whoa!
At Cholula, Spain, falling rocks narrowly missed a climber clearing his route. One careless second could have changed everything. In France, mountaineers froze in shock as an enormous landslide erupted right before their eyes. Nature demands respect and always. Snow poured down like a white waterfall, sealing a mountain tunnel in seconds, a surreal yet very real winter nightmare. In Kinnaur, torrents of mud and rock thundered down the slopes, sweeping away everything in their path, the earth itself crying out in fury. Near the Swiss-Italian border, the mountain shook violently before unleashing an avalanche of stone that flattened an entire valley, proof that nature shows no mercy. Oh my God. The ground gave way in an instant, a scene straight out of an apocalypse, leaving no time to react. A massive landslide in Colorado brought traffic to a standstill, a powerful reminder of how fragile our roads can be against the force of nature. After brutal winter storms, Fresno was buried in floods and mudslides, with roads blocked and hillsides swallowed by debris.
Do we have a car down the driveway? Okay, Victoria, come down here, please. What?
A devastating landslide tore through a small home, dragging mud and wreckage in its path, the cruel aftermath of relentless rain. In La Paz, an entire hillside collapsed within seconds. Houses vanished as the land gave way, leaving nothing but chaos behind. From a helicopter over Utah, the view of an avalanche cascading down the mountainside looks straight out of a movie nature cinema at its finest. An avalanche on Ajax Peak, Colorado thundered through the valley, waking the mountains from their icy sleep. Unpredictable, unstoppable. Under the relentless force of floodwaters, a massive cliff finally gave way, crashing into the Kettle River below nature's reset in motion. A massive boulder crashed down into a supermarket parking lot in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. The controlled avalanche in Juneau, Alaska, showcased nature's incredible power. Even when planned, it's impossible not to be amazed. Snowboarders at Berthoud Pass, Colorado unexpectedly faced a roaring avalanche, a heart-pounding moment in the wild.
Nicely done, dude!
A landslide sent rocks and soil tumbling down a mountain slope, a haunting reminder of nature's unpredictable force. A building in Tijuana, Mexico gave way after a devastating landslide, a warning to stay cautious in unstable hillside regions. A huge rock detached from the Dolomites, tumbling down as if the mountains themselves were shifting in their eternal rhythm. An avalanche struck just behind a skier, but quick reflexes and a bit of luck saved him in a breathtaking escape.
The big avalanche. I got pushed.
In Bournemouth, a young woman and her dog narrowly escaped a collapsing cliff, a miracle in the truest sense. At Dorset's coast, part of a cliff crashed into the sea just meters away. From a group of walkers, danger can strike without warning. In Thailand, a strong earthquake caused a construction site to collapse completely, leaving behind a trail of destruction. The entire quake in Vanuatu was caught on camera, a jaw-dropping display of Earth's raw and unpredictable power. In southern Philippines, a powerful earthquake toppled a crane atop a high-rise in Davao, hoping everyone nearby escaped unharmed. Across the Caribbean, a quake sent bottles crashing to the floor in shops on the Cayman Islands, though fortunately no one was hurt. Security footage from Humboldt County shows shelves collapsing and goods scattering in seconds, the chaos of an earthquake frozen in time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
In Xochimilco, Mexico, the calm canals turned violent as the water churned wildly during the quakey, pieced to panic in just seconds.
Oh, I'm on the end of it on 1985 day.
Yeah, but yes.
This is the most interesting thing that's happened.
What are the odds? Holy.
No matter where you are, disasters can strike. Without warning, always be prepared because a few seconds can change everything.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
In Bangkok, rooftop pool water sloshed over the edge like a mini tsunami as the ground moved beneath the city. Once again, Mother Nature leaves us speechless with her unpredictable force and breathtaking beauty. A sudden avalanche swept through the Trent Camp base beneath Mount Everest, turning a peaceful morning into chaos in seconds. When nature speaks, the Antarctic ice shelf collapses in a jaw-dropping instant, a breathtaking yet humbling reminder of Earth's fragility. In Greenland, a colossal iceberg slowly split apart, creating a mesmerizing display of ice light and power across the frozen sea. Mountainous regions and heavy rain can trigger sudden rock slides like this. Always stay alert when traveling on winding mountain roads. After days of accumulation, snow and ice finally gave way, cascading down the slope with unstoppable force.
Oh!
Enjoying the calm sea, until a massive iceberg crashed into the water, shattering the silence and waking the ocean below.
Hi. This.
And in Xochimilco, Mexico, joy turned to panic as an earthquake struck, while tourists were floating on boats, sending ripples of fear across the calm canal. The mountainside gave way, sending tons of rock crashing into Lake Garda and churning the calm water into violent waves. Before any mountain trip, always check the weather. In seismic alerts, nature doesn't give second chances.
Oh my gosh, like it's going to the river. Smoothie came down! Smoothie is. Whoa! Are you guys still climbing tomorrow?
Near the Tajikistan-Kyrgyzstan border, an enormous landslide thundered through the valley, shaking the ground for miles around. Just seconds made this difference between life and death. A woman narrowly escaped a collapsing cliff on a beach in North Wales. On England's Jurassic Coast, a towering cliff face crumbled spectacularly into the sea, a breathtaking reminder of nature's unpredictable force. At Zion National Park, a huge boulder fell without warning, and the intense moment was caught perfectly on camera.
Where's the bus? Oh my god.
Bus
Go.
made it. They're alive. The bus is on.
The view from Mount Taylor is both awe-inspiring and chilling, a reminder that beauty and danger often share the same horizon. A massive white avalanche roared down an Austrian mountainside, a breathtaking yet terrifying display of nature's raw fury. An avalanche swept down the Alps, magnificent yet deadly. Always carry the right safety gear when venturing into wild mountain terrain. From Everest Base Camp, Nepal climbers watched in awe as a massive snowslide thundered down, stunning and terrifying in equal measure. A camera captured the dramatic moment. A cliff collapsed along Normandy's coast, stunning to witness, but always keep your distance near cliffs. Typhoon Trami may have passed, but its scars remain. Floods and landslides left destruction in their wake, showing nature's wrath doesn't end when the storm does. A group of skiers filmed a slow-moving avalanche, mesmerizingly beautiful, yet a chilling reminder that vigilance is never optional in the mountains.
It's picked up some speed.
From above, an avalanche poured down Vancouver Island like a white waterfall, breathtaking and terrifying all at once.
It's huge.
Even machinery isn't safe. A chairlift at Crystal Mountain, Washington was heavily damaged after an avalanche ripped through the area. At Papamoa Hills, New Zealand, the earth roared as tons of rock and soil cascaded downhill, nature's wild spectacle in full force. Have you ever seen an avalanche in real life? Share your experience in the comments below.
Oh my God.
And finally, the rock slide in the Rocky Mountains stands as a striking reminder. Nature's beauty is inseparable from its danger. Today's moments proved how quickly the world around us can change. Which part made your heart skip a beat? Share your thoughts below, hit like and subscribe so you never miss the next unbelievable story from our planet.